Got the whole crew in here with us today. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves and what they wanna say or whatever. We're gonna flip it to my bro Ryan Stokes. What's going on, bro?
What up, man? I work from Missouri City, Texas. You know, repping the Eagles, giving them hell down here.
Boom. All right, let's flip it to my boy Big D. He back with us, y'all.
What's up, famo? We on Talk the Talk. We ready to get it in. We got some hot topics for y'all today, man. Fire show lined up, baby.
Let's get it.
You already know who I rep.
All day.
So, to my left, I got to introduce the man behind the wheels of steel, and that is my homeboy, Mr. Lomax.
Lomax.
What up, though? What up, though? We back at it again, fellas. We back at it again. Hey, this show here promises to be a real fun one. Y'all know what I'm saying? If y'all want to chime in on the arguments, please do. Right next to me, I got my baby boy.
Yes, sir.
My baby nephew.
Yes, sir.
Greedy entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
Selfish money.
Yes,
greedy.
sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know. Selfish money, greedy. We in here, baby, and we got a show. We gonna talk that talk, baby. We got a show. I can't wait to get into it. Let's do it.
All right. So first off the bat, we gotta talk about the hottest thing going right now.
Is that the F-150 truck?
Yeah, that guy that likes to sit in that truck and talk a lot.
All right.
A lot of smack.
I like that F-150.
That F-150? Okay.
He got an issue right now. And he putting the issue out to, what he got? Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, what's the
Stephen A.
Yeah,
Gilbert
Stephen
Arenas.
A.
Gilbert.
Gilbert. So
Yeah,
how y'all
well,
feel about that? Who gonna talk about
Becky
that?
with the good hair. That boy's going in. I love Kwame Brown. Do your thing, bro. Get them niggas off your back.
Yeah.
You know what? I concur. They've been riding Kwame for 20 years. Hey, it's time for Kwame to get on the horse.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I ain't mad at Kwame one bit, man.
Yeah, I'm like,
Kwame clowning.
I'm the same way with Kwame Brown. Like, he been going through this for 20 years, and y'all don't understand the mindset that he in to endure hatred, shit towards him because he was a number 1 overall draft pick that was chosen by Michael Jordan, which was his idol. So we have to think about everything that interline and what the fuck he done endured in his life in playing basketball. Oh, I got drafted by my motherfucking idol. Oh,
Not only that, right out of high school, that came with a lot of fucking pressure.
He coming out of high school.
Yeah, right out of
He's
high
17 years
school.
old.
Yeah, he is
Right
one
out of
the
high
years.
school.
Yeah.
Right out of high school to his idol. And then it's like this, fellas. How y'all feel about going to work or to doing whatever the fuck you want to do that you know you love to do, and the nigga that inspire you to do this is telling you like, nigga, you ain't doing good enough. You need to get that shit together. You need to play right, and you need to do what the fuck I got you for, bro. Get this shit together.
But the rumor was, I mean, I think what Kwame heard is that they wanted to trade him for Elton Brand, wasn't it? Elton Brand.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Duke player.
And that didn't happen.
Well, that would have been a better deal for them if they would have did that, because Kwame kind of sucked. And them guys did just talk about basketball. They didn't talk about his personal business and all that stuff.
But he could. I think they could have traded Kwame for 1982 Delta 88.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
but, you know.
And the 88 would have been a better deal.
Yeah, I mean, he was a bust. Elton ended up having a kind of a stellar
solid
career.
career,
Yeah, it was kind of stellar. He averaged a double.
Another factual.
But I get what you're saying though, because he
had
went.
a 13-year career, man.
Yeah, 13-year career plus. But I get what he's saying too. I get
As
what,
the number one draft pick.
C's saying. You're
Right.
saying as the number 1 draft pick,
Right.
he didn't hold
Overall,
up. He was
To that
considered a
billing.
bust, and
Right.
that's what them guys were saying. And
Right.
Kwame kind of went.
He
Like,
went to
personal.
personal. Right.
You know, he called like Mike Barnes, what, a light-skinned girl?
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
Becky with the
Start
good
getting
hair.
soft
with the good hair.
With the good hair.
Yeah.
Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the good hair.
Yeah, so
I
I'm,
would
you
say-
know, I'm all about jokes.
That's
You know.
crazy.
I would
And
say
it like
this.
Matt Barnes ain't got Becky with the good hair.
Well, he
I'm
do
just saying.
definitely got that.
I would say this,
But we know that this guy is he's starting to He's starting a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So you know he got to get his
His
followers
podcast
up.
getting
So
ready
he
to
can,
bang.
he about to get fed. He
Yeah,
about to eat.
I'm getting ready to subscribe.
Yeah, there we go.
What's the name in them? They was food film. You know what I'm saying? He needed that for him to get his attention that he
Make him relevant again.
make him relevant.
Yeah.
Have you know what I'm saying? His followers went up 30,000.
Hey,
since
I'm
then.
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
So that's smart business move then.
Kwame Brown was a Detroit Piston.
He was.
Yeah.
Kwame Brown
Damn.
was a Detroit Piston.
He was a 3-on-3 player too.
Did they have the turquoise jerseys then?
No, he had
I fell off when the Pistons went to that. I was done.
Hey,
Being
Joe
a Pistons fan.
Dumars was washed the fuck up.
And they had and
all of
Red
them.
Hill was the leader with the feelers on.
Yeah.
I was out of there.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I was
I
out.
don't even know if you can count the years as Pistons.
I love
know where I was
that.
at.
I like
colorway.
Stackhouse though back then.
Yeah, I like.
I love that
I went to
colorway.
Stackhouse house before.
Yeah.
I was a meter reader for Detroit
okay.
DTE, and he had a house out on in Orchard Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, right off the water, big white house.
That
He
could
did
ball,
that
though.
video. What's the name of them did that video at his house?
Who was that?
No,
No. Blade Icewood.
Yeah, Blade
Yeah,
Icewood.
they did. They
Oh,
did.
okay.
They
I
did.
didn't
They
know
did.
that.
They did. Yeah,
At that
they
big
did.
white house.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
Yeah.
shout out to Blade Icewood.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to Blade.
R.I.P. Blade. Yeah,
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this about Kwame Brown, man. Like we can end it on this or whatever, but Kwame Brown ain't wrong.
Hey, why don't we let Kwame Brown do the talking?
Let's see what
Yeah,
he's
we'll see
doing.
what Kwame
Let's
got
see
to
what he
say.
had to say.
All right now.
Yeah, Matt Barnes, your response was so corny. Really, Becky with the good hair? You really telling me you don't know what happened? You don't know why? When you stop, boy, you love showing out in front of them white women, don't you, boy? When you stop Miss Jeannie Buss from saying what she was saying, which she was saying something factual, it don't have nothing to do with me being angry, sir. It has everything with me exposing the hypocrisy and how you fake niggas get a position and you do white people bidding, nigga. All you, Jack, and all you niggas do is talk about black males all day long. That's all you do. Now you on ESPN talking about another black male that you won't have a conversation with.
Yeah, so Matt Barnes responded back to the guy.
That was funny,
Yeah,
though.
he was
That was
like-
funny. Kwame went in, though.
He did. But Matt, he came back and he on some other stuff. Let's see what Matt had to say.
Brother Brown, you've been ranting for about 5 days now. Your cry for help, your need for attention has worked. I heard your Instagram following has grown over 30,000 the last handful of days since you had my name in your mouth. But don't be fooled by this new attention, bro. All these people that are gassing you and putting a battery in your back, all the platforms that are picking you up, didn't give a fuck about you last week, bro. But come on, all the smoke. Come talk your shit face to face. Shit, if me and you got a box before, during, or after, then shake hands to get this shit done. You know I'm always with the shit.
Hey, Matt Barnes want all the smoke, don't he? Hey, they should. You know what they should do? They should get them guys together, like my man that was the YouTube sensation, and Nate Robinson.
Yeah. What's Jake?
Yeah, put some gloves on and get in the ring.
Right.
That's
What-
old
what-
school.
What'd you say?
I say, Triller, we gotta fight for you, bro. Let's get it popping.
Right.
Let's get
I don't think.
It's 1,000,001 NBA fans that'll love to see that one, baby.
You ain't lying.
It won't be
Boxing fans too, I
It,
think.
it wouldn't be an honest fight.
Get on Mayweather.
It
Get on
wouldn't be an
Mayweather
honest
ticket.
Fight. It wouldn't be an honest fight because I don't think Kwame Brown can fight. So if Matt Barnes just hit him,
Got them
ass
little
with-
hands.
Yeah, when Matt Barnes hit him ass
got
with
time
body
to train.
shots,
He talked about
Oh,
it.
like-
He said I got
oh.
these little hands. I can't do nothing to you. You might get
Oh,
me.
so he curved.
But you
I
so
got you.
he curved.
Ah,
Yeah.
he curved. Okay.
Yeah.
he don't
I can't
really-
respect that.
He don't-
You done started all this smoke and got this fire started, and now you want to have.
No, he didn't start it though.
He did start
All
it.
they
He
did
didn't
is talk
start it. He
about what
just
everybody
responded.
been talking about.
That's
he
bullshit.
When,
So I
when
can.
you talk about Kwame Brown, the first thing you talk about is them being drafted number one
And garbage.
being a
But
buck.
why are you talking about Kwame Brown
because we're
and
a
his
sports
career
podcast.
been over with.
Well, that's like us. We can sit here and we can talk
Why
about.
is he relevant?
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why
he
he relevant.
Why?
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you why he relevant.
Go ahead, quick.
He relevant because Kwame Brown came up in the topic when Paul Gasol got traded to the Lakers.
Right.
And Stephen A was like, nigga, they got rid of Kwame Brown. Start celebrating. The parade is here. He can't play.
Right,
he got
right,
small
right.
hands.
Yeah, Stephen
He
A
can't
did go
do this.
in on it.
Stephen A
So that
just
burned
went
him up.
all the way in.
Oh, I
on
missed
it.
that. So that would burn him
Stephen
up.
A went
That's why he
in
responded
on
to
him.
Stephen
Right.
A too, though.
Stephen
Right,
A
the way he
went
did.
in
Yeah.
on him. It's footage of that. Like, nigga, like he can't
Right.
play. Like, when you give up a substantial ass player that's a role player and you get Paul Gasol, nigga, fuck Kwame Brown. In so many words of what he was saying, nigga, you about to ball with Kobe. Fuck all of them Swoosh Parkers and all of them and all of that. Nigga, you got Paul Gasol and Kobe and Lamar Odom and whoever the fuck. Y'all
Well,
about to win the chip.
Well, did
But
y'all
all
hear
that
what
fire-
Agent Zero said?
Yeah.
He said about him talking about don't even throw the rock to me.
Right.
And then his response to that was kind of lame.
It
to me.
was. It was.
So that's why I'm like, I'm
But-
team. I'm always gonna be team Steven Jackson. I don't give a fuck.
I like Stephen
I
A.
love Steven Jackson.
Not Stephen A, but Stephen
Steven
Jackson.
Jackson.
I love him.
That's a
Especially
real
after
brother
the
right
George
there.
Floyd.
Yep.
Well, you know,
Yep.
he stepped up to the
Yep.
plate. And
Even
so-
with this, he is still handling this professionally. He not suckering into
Right.
all this crap
Right.
that
They are.
Yeah, and he like you say he was buying strippers. He said, yeah, I was in the strip bar every night. I flew girls in.
But why
That's
Matt
me.
Barnes ain't have that same energy for Derek Fisher?
Well,
though?
you're light skinned, bro.
No, he had that same
light
energy.
skinned.
He ain't pull
Wait,
up all the way, though.
Well, he ready to pull up.
No,
He
He
ready.
ain't pull up
no,
there.
I'm gonna tell
Cause
you.
old boy talking about don't come to where he in
Atlanta, he in Atlanta.
No, he ain't in Atlanta. He outside of
Kwame,
Atlanta.
Kwame Brown in Georgia.
He in Gwinnett. He in Gwinnett, Georgia.
He
Yeah,
in Georgia.
he in Gwinnett.
He
Because that's
in
what he
Georgia.
said. Don't come out here to Gwinnett. You stay over there in Atlanta.
Nah,
You know what I'm
but-
saying? If you come out here to Gwinnett, then you going to get what you're asking for. You know, which means he going to come with heat. He trying to throw them. He say, we 50 years old. What we doing fighting, dog? He know Matt Barnes will pull up. That's what he said. You know how I get down.
He said,
Yeah, he will. You right.
hey, but that's what he told him. He said, you know. And those was his 2 words. You know I'm about that shit.
I'm about that life.
I'm about that shit. And he said that. If we got a box during the show or after the show, you know I'm about that shit.
But come on
But
the
come
show.
on.
Because now it's time to capitalize.
Now you gotta go on the show.
Yeah,
now
because
you gotta
now it's
go
time
on
to
the
make
show.
some money off of
And
it.
now you gotta go on
What
the
we
show.
doing? We ain't making no money off
They're
it.
making money off of it.
Yeah, they gonna
Like you
make
say,
big
his
money.
viewers up 30,000.
Exactly.
Kwame viewers up 30,000. You made him relevant again.
So they got
y'all
they
did
get
him a
bump.
favor.
They-
Y'all just did him a favor. Y'all put
He
money in
talking
man's
about
pocket.
that. He talk about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they trying to capitalize by bringing him on the show, and he's smart enough because he is smart though.
Right,
That little
right.
motherfucker's
I
smart.
wouldn't mess
He
with
he
him.
like he ain't. He
Right.
said, I'm not about to do that with y'all.
Because y'all
ain't about to eat
is
off me.
bullies. Y'all, that's
Yeah.
all y'all are.
That's
Y'all,
what it was.
y'all came with the bully
Yeah.
shit the first
See,
time.
now
That's
you
what
said
I don't respect
that,
about
that's
it.
it
Really,
right
it's the
there.
bully shit,
The
man.
bully shit.
You
Because
know
that's
what
what
I
it
mean?
is. Because Jordan started it off. That's why they keep saying, be mad at Jordan. Jordan was the bully that destroyed your career.
Yeah.
He took your confidence from
Right,
you.
right,
We
right,
did not.
right.
We came to play ball
You
with
didn't
you.
coach him up. I don't
Exactly.
think- I think a lot of that was him not being coached up.
Speaking
No,
of basketball,
No, hold on. Wait before we switch off on this subject. Steven Jackson, and this is what Kwame Brown said. He said once they got rid of Gerald Wallace when they was at the Charlotte Bobcats, he said Steven Jackson started doing a little whole shit, faking injuries and
We know
I want
they
to
do
get
that. We
traded.
wanna get out.
And
we
I
know they
want to
do
get
that.
out.
They all
They
do
all
that.
do
You
that.
know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
They all
Kyrie,
do that.
Kyrie a legend at that.
So can you be mad at his frustration to Steven Jackson when he could play with the nigga, and then you want to be all sour because Gerald Wallace done did, and we still trying to fight to get in the playoffs at the time? So like it's a whole different perspective
deep.
on what
Yeah.
Kwame Brown
Yeah,
is feeling.
yeah,
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
that.
saying?
I
feel
respect
that.
that.
It's a different perspective on what Kwame Brown is feeling. Y'all gotta understand this, man. Like he ain't just going about what niggas coming at him and doing this and that.
Right.
Right.
It's other shit that we don't know.
Right.
So that's where it get personal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Like. All right. Speaking of NBA, we gonna go on to the playing games. How y'all feel about that?
Ooh, I loved it.
We had a blowout and we had some.
We had a good ass game last
it's
night.
like
Oh, Hey, we had a good ass game last night.
That game was
We had
fire.
a good ass game last
Probably
night.
went off at about 12 at night, but
Man, that shit was like
it was a
12:46.
thriller. Yeah, it
nigga.
was a
I
thriller.
ain't watched the late game in the NBA.
Yeah, I had to
in
watch the
years.
end.
Last
I watched the
night,
end
that
of
one
it
was a treat.
in
I
my
got-
dream.
I got an
Chris
alert.
the other day. I was just telling Chris the other day, I ain't had no sleep in 3 days, and I couldn't sleep last night. I said,
Right.
fuck it. Let me watch the damn play in. Got a treat.
Got
Yeah,
a
that was
treat.
a good one.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
I ain't gonna
Yes,
lie, man.
that
I
was a
wasn't an
great
advocate
game.
of the play-in game at first, but that was exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
That was exciting
Right.
basketball.
Right.
Man. You see
Yeah.
them guys putting it on the line out there.
Right.
And that's all I be wanting to see the players, man, put it on the line.
Right.
And I want to say one thing, too, man. My Lakeshow going all the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I'm Team
my
Lakers.
Lakeshow
I'm
going
Team
all the
Brian.
way.
Wherever Brian go, I go.
Hey, I don't
I'm
think
just
they-
that.
I-
He a Cowboy fan.
The king,
So
baby.
wherever the king
The
go,
king.
I go.
I ain't think he wanted. I don't think he want to see Phoenix. I really think he ain't want to see.
I don't think
Phoenix.
Phoenix
Well,
wanna
that's
see
what they
him.
got. Well, that's what they
Chris
got.
Paul a dope.
I don't think Phoenix
That's what they
wanna
got,
see
right?
him.
They got Phoenix.
That's what they
For
got.
the first time in history, a 7 seed is favored over a 2 seed.
There you go.
First time that ever
There
happened
you
in
go.
the
Hey,
history of
that-
the NBA.
Hey, ain't nothing like LeBron. That
You
boy
heard
know
what I
it.
said?
LeBron know what he did. He know what he working with.
Y'all heard what Rod said?
He taking the
A 7
easy.
seed.
He gonna take the easy route.
I love LeBron James.
Oh, me too.
I rarely even watch basketball, but LeBron is LeBron, baby.
I followed that
He-
kid
he-
coming out of high
he's
school.
my GOAT.
And all the stuff that he done did off the court,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
is very hard to me respecting people that don't like him.
Yeah.
Not them not respecting them as a person, but as they basketball and like how you don't respect this guy. Oh, y'all say he flopped and y'all say he don't take the last shot. But
Can I piggyback
those
off
two
that when you finish?
things, go ahead. Go with that, Chris.
Piggybacking off of what Chris said, I don't get why people hate him so much. Here's a kid that came from the ghetto, living on welfare, sleeping in a 1-bedroom apartment with his
Single mother.
with his mother,
I don't
and
think
became the
that's-
face of the NBA. Became the face of the NBA when most of these cats that's in the NBA already had time. Steph Curry's father played for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, but I think it's more basketball related.
Yeah, I don't think that that's
Yeah,
what I was
the
gonna
hate,
say.
yeah,
I don't
go
think
ahead.
the hate comes
Rick,
from
go ahead,
from his off the field
Switch it to Blah.
antics. I don't think that. I think that
There's
comes
too
from.
much Jordan love in the league. That's what
Well,
it is. It's
well,
the Jordan love.
It's the way he finishes games. You know, he wasn't. He's not a. He elected to pass a few times toward the end of the games, and a lot of historians just didn't like that. They think you're supposed to take the last shot. So I get that.
And the thing
He
with
defer, and I'm a LeBron fan,
here go
but
my-
I've seen it. Like he don't really want it at the end.
Okay, you say that.
Yeah.
But here's the whatever you want to say, the retort to that. Craig Hodges, Jim Paxson, Steve Kerr,
Yes,
Paxson.
yes.
John Paxson.
Oh, I totally agree.
Those are guys
I totally
that
agree.
Jordan deferred to.
I totally
that
agree.
hit the shot.
Bill Cartwright.
Why don't nobody never talk about that? That's a conversation. I always keep that as my little gem when people bring up them deferring.
Well, I think it's the GOAT comparison is what it is.
Because the 6-0.
Because they always say the GOAT. And they say LeBron is the GOAT.
Well, he's
he
not
is
the
of
GOAT.
this era.
He the GOAT of this era,
But
but
I
he
don't
is
think
not
so.
the GOAT overall.
Well, if
Jordan
we can
is,
agree with that,
Jordan
then
is the all-time.
that's where the hate comes in.
Yeah.
Well, just
I'm going to say this about LeBron James. Michael Jordan is the greatest scorer of all time.
Whoa.
He's the greatest scorer in basketball.
Boy was on all defensive teams, too.
LeBron James.
He was on the all
is
defensive
the
team.
greatest-
He won the defensive player of the year, I think.
basketball player
Jordan.
Okay.
of all time.
Okay, playmaker.
Yeah, I think he did.
Every team LeBron done
That's
went
a
to,
popularity
he took
contest.
him to a
Defense.
championship series.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Every
Back
last
then.
one of
I'm
them.
gonna tell y'all this to get y'all off of the LeBron topic. We also had Memphis and the Grizzlies, John Morant and you know
Oh,
them
yeah,
boys.
great
They
game,
did their
great
thing.
game.
They did their thing.
Right.
You had Boston and Washington and that nigga Jason Tatum put up 50. Easy.
Yeah, that
You
was
know what I'm
cold,
saying?
man.
50.
I like Tatum, man.
You know what I'm
Tatum
saying?
cold,
Easy.
man.
But then I really fucking hate. This is what I hate because this is my motherfucking nigga and this is my favorite fucking player in the league.
Profanity.
I hate.
Bring it down a little, bro.
No,
Bring it
I
down.
hate when Russell Westbrook deferred to oh, my team ain't gonna play. Well, I ain't gonna play either. And that's what was showed in that game, because Russell Westbrook was out of fucking sync, and this nigga averaging triple doubles and all type of shit. But when it's time to play, you deferred because your team didn't play, and you shouldn't act like that, bro. Period, bro.
I think that's been a knock on Russ though too though over the time is that
in the playoffs
he tend to disappear in the big games.
Yikes.
You know.
All that energy.
But I love Russ though, man.
I
love him, man. He play hard.
How we just keep liking the same guy?
I don't know.
Like Russ, we got our man crushes.
But you know what? You was talking about Jordan and he was all defense and that. But people don't talk about the other and how he deferred. But people don't talk about the other years, the other 6, 7, 8 years he played.
That they didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
That they couldn't get past Boston or the Pistons.
His record against Boston in the playoffs was like 3-10 or some crazy.
Right.
Terrible.
Right.
Nobody ever talk about all them first round
exits.
All of that. Yeah, all of that, man. They just, so when you talk about the GOAT, hey,
right.
That's
you
what
talk
I'm
about
saying.
the GOAT to me, it's Will. Not Wilt, but
exactly.
It's
Bill
Kareem.
Russell.
It's
Bill
Kareem
Russell.
to me.
Kareem
won
it's
4
Kareem to
national championships in college, man.
Kareem is the
and then
GOAT
won.
to me. But the 6-0 is what get everybody.
That's true.
And the greatness.
Not going to Game 7.
Yeah.
No, he never
and then
lost.
the takeover.
But he had the
refs,
refs, man.
The
refs
refs
was on the payroll.
No, he never lost in
That
college.
push
He
off
took
wait.
over in
Hold on,
that
hold
fourth quarter when those games was on
That's
the line.
true.
Michael
That's true.
Jordan
That's true.
winning the
And that
Michael
was his
Jordan
greatness.
mode. That was his greatness.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Game winning shot.
He never lost
I
in
couldn't
college.
stand that guy.
I know.
He
I ain't
never
never
lost.
like him,
Nah.
but respect him.
Hold on. He never lost in college. He never lost in the Olympics. And he never lost
Always a winner.
in the motherfucking.
And then after watching that show, you see that off the court, that drive is still there on everything.
But off
he
the
don't
court,
wanna lose.
Off the court, social issues,
off the
but we
court,
ain't gonna go
yeah,
there.
off the court, he a hoe ass nigga. Though.
Everything but
for real. Off the court,
I remember. I remember
no.
when he didn't go to when he talked about the Million Man March in a negative light, and that's really when I first kind of.
He's a hoe ass
I
nigga.
didn't like that.
He's a hoe ass nigga.
He now at his age
Period.
now he trying to he trying to bring it back. He trying to
It's
reinvent
too late.
himself.
It's too late. Cause it's LeBron era,
That's what he
motherfucker.
doing, though.
So when LeBron be gone for 20
That's
motherfucking
what he
years,
trying to do.
and LeBron be gone for 20 years, what y'all gonna say?
Right.
Oh, he did lose to the Warriors. He did lose to the Spurs. Oh, he did lose to the Warriors again.
But just like bro said, every team LeBron went to,
They won.
the championship.
They won.
He even went back to Cleveland.
They won.
Piggybacking on the fact that we was talking about Jordan and Defensive Player of the Year. How y'all feel about Ben Wallace being in the Hall of Fame?
I want to give a big shout out to Big Sean.
I personally think the guy
Detroit basketball. Congratulations on
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Fear the
Well
motherfucking
deserved.
fro.
Well deserved.
Fear the fro.
Fear the fro. Even though the guy wasn't a high scorer or none of that, the way he dominated,
He
on
impacted
defense,
the game.
He impacted. Rebounded.
He dominated.
He did.
From a defensive standpoint.
Yep.
But what I liked about him most is he embodied what Detroit is
Yeah,
all about.
hard work.
Hard work, man.
Hard work.
Blue collar time.
Union.
You know what I'm
Union
saying,
time.
Rod?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Bad
I'm gonna
Yes,
tell you
sir.
this about
Yeah, I love Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
about them bad boys.
You look like him. You look just like
Don't my brother used to get, they say he looked like
Who?
Joe Dumars. All his life.
Joe Dumars?
Joe D. That's they
I
thought.
see Ben Wallace.
Right now.
That's
yeah,
right
that
now,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking, this guy. Yeah. I'll show you some pictures. You'll be like, oh, like when he got married, Joe
Okay.
Dumars.
No, but listen, Ben Wallace incorporated everything that the D was about. That whole team was the shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all a spoiler. Don't get me wrong, because the Basketball Hall of Fame counts on what you did from high school on. So it's not about what you did in the league; it's what you did on your basketball.
Right,
career.
but you already know most of the guys that's in the league, they had pretty good college and
credentials.
high school. Definitely had high school credentials.
Hey, some people
Yeah,
didn't.
what I
though.
like about
Ben,
Ben,
some
what I like
people
about
don't have
Ben,
one or two.
Yeah, some people didn't.
and the first undrafted free agent to make it to the Hall of Fame in the NBA history.
What's
that?
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
That is.
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
that is.
When you the only one that's done it, that's cold-blooded, Ben.
Okay.
Kudos to my man.
Kudos.
Question here. Y'all think he would have won if she would have never came? We would have won that 04 championship if she never came.
She
I don't know.
definitely
He was a
impacted.
big part of that.
He was the Mark Aguirre of this one.
Oh.
I'm going to give it that. I'm going to go there. Mark Aguirre.
If she never came,
I don't know. I think I give Sheed the nod
I
over
give
Mark
Sheed
Aguirre.
Oh, definitely. He did way
Because
more.
actually, Mark Aguirre
He
did
stole
for
the
us
championship.
no, what
from
he
Jelly
did was
Trabuca.
he told
Yikes.
the coach, sit me down and play Dennis Rodman. This
Yeah.
guy's better than me.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yeah.
real.
That-
That's
and
real.
so
He
that's-
did that.
That's why we won the
Yeah,
championship.
that is. But he kind of did steal that ring from Kelly because Kelly
Kelly
gained. Kelly
not
or Adrian
but
Dantley.
Adrian Dantley.
Yeah, Adrian Dantley did kind of slow the Pistons game up.
Yeah,
a
but
little
he
bit.
was cold.
But he was
It
cold
It
out
just
on the
didn't
block.
mesh, man. It didn't.
He did his
didn't work.
thing. on the block.
Adrian Dantley wanted it to be his team, though. You
But
know,
it was the
he
Miami
wanted-
Sox.
he
Him and
wanted-
Isaiah
yeah.
had a little friction.
Yeah,
going.
he
Yeah,
wanted
So
he
he had
wanted
to go
be his team.
because this was Isaiah Thomas' thing.
Yeah, and Zeke was gonna be the only guy that wear
Exactly.
thigh-high socks.
Exactly. Exactly. Him and Kelly
You
wasn't
can't
gonna
wear
keep
thigh-highs.
wearing
I got
them.
thigh-highs.
Yeah, Kelly. Okay,
He was
so
wearing
speaking
leggings
of
back. He was wearing leggings back then.
right, speaking of basketball in Detroit, we had something special just happen for us fans of Michigan basketball. We had my man finally put. Even though Chris looked a little bit of
I don't
shady,
give
a little
fuck.
gray,
I don't give a fuck.
like he almost was a little cold.
You know, we had this
Yeah,
conversation.
but you know they
go
just.
ahead,
we-
go
go-
ahead,
come on, let's go there.
Yeah.
So you know they just had a reconciliation,
Yeah,
right?
Jalen did.
Yeah, Jalen did. offer them.
Jalen was
dude,
authentic.
yeah, Jalen
Just
was.
like I've been
He
saying.
said, "I love
Chris
you."
is a fake.
It took him a few
Chris
times.
is a fake.
It was like
He a fraud.
I was like, what are
Sorry.
you waiting on to say I love you back? Like, what was
He a
Chris
fraud.
Webber's waiting on?
He's not authentic.
Like, it didn't
All
come
right,
off
but
natural.
you know what?
He's been Sacramento-ized.
He still is. He is.
You know,
Chris Webber more mad than him.
A lot of that is from the guilt. Because he
Thank
put
you.
a bunch of people under the door.
Thank you. I've been saying that forever. I've been saying that forever.
Instead of owning up to what he did.
Exactly.
I think he owned up, and I think
He
ready,
ain't owned
I think
up.
he ready to move
He
on.
ain't
from
on.
that.
He ready to move on without having to deal with it like a
Without taking
broad.
his personal
All right, let me quit.
responsibility. There you go.
He is.
All right, but, hey,
We're not going to talk about that.
You gonna reinvent that conversation?
We're not
We had
gonna
that
talk
episode.
about that.
Y'all, if y'all want to hear that debate, we had that.
We didn't have it on live though.
We didn't have it
Oh,
on
that
live.
was the one that
We didn't have that on.
So
That's
let's
the
do
story.
it. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there.
All right, but then what we're going to do, we're going to let the fans, let our viewers decide. We're going to go ahead and let them see that video with Chris and Jalen and they touching moment. We got a lot of feedback on that one. We just put that up in the page.
I'm glad to see
So
that.
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let the viewers decide.
I love you, my brother. Congratulations. Macy Edward, Christopher Webber III. You're in the Hall of Fame, brother. You made it to the Hall of Fame. We played on the Super Friends together. Shout to Curtis Herbie. We were 13 years old. You're in the Hall of Fame, brother. Well deserved. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Chris.
Jalen Anthony Rose, it's crazy, man. And thank God for your beautiful, wonderful mother, because you know what she did for me.
Thank you, brother. I love you. I appreciate you.
Love you too.
So
Thank
you go.
All right. So the question was what Chris Webber. They want to know about his life and Greedy.
Like I was saying, like I was saying, like, okay, all right, Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame, but do y'all worthy enough, or do y'all be like, all right, we got a Detroit's own in the Hall of Fame, despite all of the bullshit that we know as of him as a real man, and we know all of the other bullshit that
The bullshit is
First of all,
debatable.
hey,
And the
in my
bullshit
opinion,
part is debatable.
I'm loving the Hall of Fame shit because
I'm loving the.
I'm loving it
I like
because
Chris.
I like the fact he from the D.
I like that
Love
Chris
that.
Mace Webber 14-year-old Country Day, came from the D, #1 basketball player in America.
There we go.
And then, made it all, took Michigan to 2 finals, even though he called the stupid time.
There we go.
But went to the NBA #1 draft pick overall, did not do the Kwame Brown, did not disappoint anybody with a stellar NBA career.
Okay.
Then to move on into broadcasting and to date Tyra Banks and just have a good life.
Yeah.
And
I don't have no problem with
that.
that.
Not only that, fellas, look at it like this.
I know he was slapping it off her forehead.
We got two former Pistons. Two former Pistons
Right.
to the Hall of Fame. Chris Webber ended his career as a Piston.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, of course, he should go in as a Sacramento King.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Not no
For one day.
So we all agreed to disagree.
We wanted him
He
here,
tried
and
to
he
steal.
said no.
He tried to steal
remember?
the championship.
We wanted him here, and he said
he
no.
got at the end.
You hear me?
Yeah.
We wanted him here, and he said no.
You
You know how I feel about Chris Webber.
I know.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
You don't want to put all of that on.
No, we can put it out there. It should be out there. And that was the
it's a debate. We talk the talk. We talk
him owning up
That's
to
what we
owing
doing.
my man some money and not paying him his bread.
Oh,
that was weird.
And lying, right?
And lying about
Okay, all right.
Rest in peace, Ed Martin. Rest in peace.
Martin, he ain't here to defend us.
That's true. All right, let me go.
Okay, so moving on. All right, this is the debate that we've been having. So this is something that the NBA players and the NFL players been arguing back and forth.
Ooh.
They've been saying, which league has the hardest road to a championship?
Ooh, I'm going to go last on this.
Me, I say the NBA because the series.
Ooh.
Because those are some tight, you got to win 4 out of 7. It could be 7 or you can be 4, just 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's tight. And you got to go through like 3 series to get there. So that's tight. Yeah. NFL, you got, if you're the home team, you got home field advantage, 2 wins at the house, and you in the Super Bowl, that's 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with the NBA. What you got, bro?
I say the NFL because the NFL, every game counts. You
Every
got
Sunday.
to win them games.
You're right.
In order to get that first round bye, you got to be the best team in the league.
That's true.
And only 12 teams make it.
And then you can't take a day off. You can't take the divisional round off. You lose, you gone. You win and you win.
You can't really say that though, bro. The debate to what you just said, the counterpoint to what you just said is every game in the NBA count too, because they get down to it be a 1 game that can get you in or out. So every game matters. So you can't really just say that.
Well, let's put it like this. How many games can Tom Brady take off in a 17-game season? And them saying they still make the playoffs. He can't take no games off. LeBron can take some games off.
You got me there. Got me there.
It's true. And I think the NFL for this reason also. I think the NFL has more parity in the league. Where if you look at the NBA, you can kind of look at the NBA and predict who's going to be there in the end.
The NBA got a problem. They more of
it's
a
only a couple
player.
teams.
They are player league.
Like the NFL, each year with the way that they have free agency set up and these guys move around, it's hard to have a dynasty or same teams.
The NFL ensures that they stay a league of teams.
Right.
Teams win this stuff. It's not players.
Plus it's physical.
Players
it's much
definitely
more
help,
physical than
but it takes a whole team. In the NBA, you can get a big 3 and win the whole thing.
I'm gonna say this like this, man. In the NFL, you play 16 games.
Pretty much.
Prior, you play 9-17, but you play 16 games to get to the playoffs, right?
Right.
In the regular NBA season, you play 82 games to try to get to the playoffs, right?
Right.
So, with you taking time off and going to the bullshitting cities, no disrespect, you go to the bullshitting cities.
Wait, whoa. Ain't no bullshit.
Wait a minute.
Come on, good city.
Come on, wait. No.
NBA.
No, wait. As
the
far
NBA.
as the game, as far as NBA, as the game,
okay.
You got bullshitting cities. So when niggas be like, I'm going to Detroit, I ain't really gonna do too much. They might win. or I'm going to Cleveland. Oh, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. So they can take that L and still be up. So with the NBA, it's like it get tight when it be like, all right, we in game 70, 3? All right, we got to get this shit rolling. You know what I'm saying? That's for the niggas that's trying to get in there. But the niggas that's already in there, it's like, all right, we sweet.
But I think by that time, by the 73rd game, it's already been determined pretty much who's going to be in the NBA playoffs.
Right.
It's just them last couple of teams that might be.
The 8 seeds that really don't
understand. Between the 8 and the 9.
No,
the way
they
that
only go
the
8. They
playoffs
normally
now.
only go 8.
No.
How they doing this new playoff?
Yeah, it's a playoff. It's like 10 seed. Look, the
so
playoff. I'm
I'm
gonna tell y'all.
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about the play-in.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all about the play-in. I'm gonna give y'all some knowledge on the play-in. The play-in is 1 through 10, right?
Right.
So, 9 and 10 play. They play the winner, they play the loser of the 7th and 8th seed game. The 7th seed that won that 7th and 8th game, they play the 2nd seed.
That's
of
the
bracket.
Lakers.
Right.
So the 9th and whoever won, which is the 8th seed, which is Steph and them, which is Golden State, they got to play to see who gonna be the 8th seed. They gonna play who gonna be,
and that's gonna end up being Steph and them.
And that's who gonna play
the number 1 seed,
right.
which is
Utah. Which is the
Utah ain't nobody.
So that's why I'm saying,
Utah for real this year.
LeBron's sitting there like, yeah, this gonna be.
I think Utah for real, man.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dog. I think Utah is for real. I think they can really contend for a championship.
Teams do not win in the
I don't think Utah ever won
I don't
that.
think
They got two. They got like a.
They got a squad. They got a squad. Don't get it twisted.
squad.
Hey, don't get it twisted. They got a squad. They got Donovan Mitchell. They got Donovan Mitchell. They got Michael Conley. They got Joe Ingles. They got Jordan Clarkson off the bench.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got a squad to where they able to move the ball. And if
they beat everybody this year,
ball, you good. But if you can't move that ball and you only got 2 superstars and a whole bunch of role players, that's where it get heavy at. That's why I said I didn't think the Lakers wanted to see Phoenix because they got a lot of role players.
You don't think they want to see him and they seeing him?
Well, I think Quinn Snyder is the coach of the year. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, Phoenix.
Huh?
Utah.
Utah.
Yeah.
I think Quinn Snyder is the coach of the year. Nobody's giving them credit. Nobody's giving Utah a chance.
Hold on, wait a minute.
When you've been the number 1 chance,
this ain't the Karl Malone.
check it out. They've damn near been the number 1 seed from the start of the season to the end of the season.
Yeah,
wow.
That's facts. That's
facts. That's what I'm saying.
And you know what I'm gonna tell you?
And
like
they ain't getting no respect.
I've been watching NBA season.
They're
this
like
year.
Rodney Dangerfield.
And you right because
They don't
guess
get
what?
no respect. They
I
don't
don't
even hardly
respect
play them
them
on
at
TV.
all. I wouldn't
They
even
don't show them on TV hardly.
They don't.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
give y'all
respect
another one.
Utah.
I'm gonna give you
They show
another
the
one.
Lakers and they have
I'm gonna
7 seed.
give you another
They
one
got
because
two greats.
you said
They
no
get
respect.
in the rings.
Doc Rivers with Philly, bro. You can't disregard
Philly number
that.
1 seed over there.
They the number 1 seed in the
Wow.
East. That's Doc Rivers though. Doc Rivers changed that whole.
Because what did they add?
team
What
over
did
there.
they add? They didn't add a lot.
I mean, they ain't have a lot. They
got
got
the same team.
They got the same team. They added Danny Green and Seth Curry.
They added that Doc Rivers coach.
They added
There
that
you go,
Doc.
guys.
They
Say it again.
added that Doc Rivers.
My man got something to say.
What's Doc Rivers' record in the playoffs, though?
Oh,
Let's not forget he won the championship with the Boston Celtics.
Hey, playoffs.
Yeah, he
Playoffs.
won. He won the
Playoffs.
championship
Talking
with the
about-
Boston
Hey,
Celtics.
he would though. Hey, don't
Talking
get it
about
twisted.
Doc Rivers in the playoffs?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this.
He hasn't
Hey,
done
hold
diddly
on, I'm gonna
poo.
tell you what Doc Rivers did.
Diddly poo.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what Doc Rivers did.
Diddly poo.
He put Joel Embiid in that motherfucking paint. Stay in this paint, nigga.
Yeah, big,
Get this
big dog.
right.
Go down
Get
there.
this shit right.
And that's the
Quit
only
shooting
thing.
all
And
them
then,
threes.
and then with most,
Let's see where it
most,
get 'em.
most big men, I'm used to turning on the damn NBA, and this is what turns me off about the shit. Seeing these big men shoot
Shoot
threes.
threes, yeah.
Joel Embiid.
That's the game.
Joel
now.
Embiid, boy, Joel Embiid.
You scoring
bangs down
2.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
scoring
That's
3.
that
I'm gonna
European.
win.
That's that European game. Big man shooting them threes and all that. But
That's that
get
European
big
game.
dog. Go on down there.
But that's
I'm about
the
to
NBA that
shoot
people
the
want.
high percentage shot.
Nobody want a big Shaq no more, man, with a big body that can't get up and down the floor and defend out on the wing. Who can defend on the wing, dribble the ball.
That's exciting.
You got to remember, too, man, guys
look
like
good.
Kevin Durant, these guys were point guards. AD, They were point guards back in high school. So they have ball handling skills.
Right.
They just had a growth spurt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's more sexy. That's sexy seeing a 7-footer shoot
No,
three.
it's what they want to see.
Instead
That ain't
of
sexy.
a little guard
ain't
shooting.
nothing about sexy by no 7
I tell you
foot.
this.
I mean, that's
I'll tell
just
you this.
when Kevin Garnett shoot that jumper, that tall 7-footer shooting them threes. That look good. That his form is like
Clean.
Yeah.
The NBA wanted to see more
It's
scoring,
like a swab.
and they got it.
Who you know we ain't
They
talking about?
eliminated hand checking. The 3-point line. Everybody. So when you did that, actually Jordan was an integral part in that to me.
Right.
And the reason I say that, he eliminated the need for a big man.
Right.
You know.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
tell you
you-
this.
go
I'm gonna
ahead.
tell you this. You
I'm
wanna
gonna tell
know?
you who the
And he
first.
made
I'm
it
gonna
a little
tell
man's
you
game.
this. I'm gonna
Got
tell you.
Tony Kukoc.
Yeah.
Made it a little man's game.
I'm gonna
too.
tell you who we not talking about. That's a dominant big man in the league, Jokic. Jokic is averaging a triple.
Oh, Joker.
Tony Kukoc is all these guys.
Hold on, wait.
Before they
Wait.
were-
Hold on,
Before
wait.
They all Tony Kukoc.
Tony
Yeah.
Kukoc
He's
got
one of
the
the first.
got the 3
Yeah.
and D. Tony Kukoc got the 3 and D.
And
but
the
he
ball
couldn't
handler.
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
ball
couldn't.
handler for the
That's
big man.
who
He-
they
that's
all
the European
emulate. That's the
league, yeah.
European
He
guy.
ain't passing that
That
ball
is.
though like Jokic, dog. Period. Jokic is throwing that bitch. No lookers behind the back, all
yeah,
type of
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
So
I
To
love-
me,
I
Jokic's
love
game
the
looked like
Joker. Yeah.
Sabonis.
love him.
His game looked like
Yeah.
Sabonis.
You can't
to
say-
me.
you
Young
can't-
Sabonis.
you
Yeah.
can't say your
I
bonus.
love
You can't
him.
say Sabonis.
Vlade Divac with a shot.
So there it is. He trumped me with
Yeah.
Divac.
All right.
Divac
That's a
was
good
the
comparison,
original.
Rod.
And you know what? That was the first team that beat us. Wasn't that the first team that beat us in the Olympics? Yeah. With that
Man,
European game.
And they had a great documentary about them guys, man, too. If y'all ever get a chance to check that out with Vlade Divac, Kukoc. It was like 4 of them. Drazen Petrovic.
Yep.
And there was another one, too. I can't think of who
Yeah,
it was,
rest in
man.
peace, Petrovic.
But they all played on, like, that national team that was over there, that Serbian national team.
Yep.
And they gave honors to their coach that got them out of the country, man. So
Yeah.
big ups, man, because
Yeah,
they
big
ended up
ups.
changing the culture of the
It
game.
did, it
and we
did.
got a lot of Europeans that affect the way the
It
game is played.
Hell, the
nowadays.
draft be having probably more Europeans than Americans.
Hey, what we got next, C's? What we got next, C's?
Well, okay, so moving right along, we're going to talk about
No.
the baseball guy for the Tigers that we're going to let Lomax, that's his game.
All right, so Spencer Turnbull the other day threw a no-hitter against the lowly.
That's the Yankees.
Against the Seattle Mariners.
All right.
Even though they're
I
the
like the
worst hitting team in the league, I had this debate with some guys. It's like, okay, he threw a no-hitter against a bad hitting team. What's the deal? Well,
That's a Major League Baseball team he plays.
it's not easy to throw a no-hitter in Major League Baseball. I don't care
Period.
what team you playing against.
It has been 6 this
Period.
year, though.
It has been 6, and Seattle got 2 thrown against them in 2 weeks.
Oh, there
was
you
the
have
one.
it.
Spencer
That-
Turnbull was
that's
the one that
food.
got the other one.
That's food to that argument.
But here's my thing. And just for him to do that made history.
Yeah.
Because he is the 6th Tiger to throw the 8th no-hitter
Damn, they
in
gonna-
Tigers history.
Right. They're going to put a star on it because the Mariners suck this year so bad.
No, I don't think it's gonna be a
That's
star.
That's two
Ain't no
no-hitters
asterisk
against
on
them.
it.
Hey,
Ain't no
It's going to
asterisk.
probably be 2 more. So if
The
it's 4...
Tigers suck though.
But
the
if it's-
Tigers suck
Wait
though.
a minute. How you
I'm
feel
about to
about
get
if
to
it's
that.
Still
4...
pros.
If it's 4
Still
pitchers...
pros.
If 4 pitchers throw no-hitters against this particular team
That's
in the
2.
same season...
That's 2.
So far it's 2.
Yeah.
So if it end up being 4...
Still early.
Yeah. So
I'ma
does
tell you
that
this.
go to does that hurt that?
Still got June,
we put a
July,
star on it
August, September.
How y'all feel about
the boys the summer.
how y'all feel about the Tigers?
Congratulations to Spencer Turnbull anyway.
All right.
He
Yeah,
Spencer
you know,
Turnbull.
Congratulations. Congratulations first and foremost.
I think that Spencer, real quick, I think that Spencer Turnbull also, you got to give him his P's, his kudos. But the great pitchers like the Nolan Ryans, Gibson, them guys, man, those guys are the ones that are great to me. As far as I don't think Spencer Turnbull is great. He's like,
There we go.
He was in Major League, the movie.
A no-hitter is a no-hitter. It don't matter who he threw it
Oh, it's
against.
still a special
If
moment.
he threw it against a high school team, a no-hitter is a no-hitter. That's
that's
just
true.
what it is.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's a great accomplishment.
I'm just
That's
hating.
still a
like,
great accomplishment.
A win is a win, right?
A great
I don't care if you
accomplishment.
won by 1 point or a half a point. A win is a win, right?
You play to win.
Definitely
What
a
you
great
played to
personal
win the
accomplishment.
game.
I'll tell you this though.
You'll never forget it.
Are y'all satisfied with y'all Tigers?
I haven't even.
I haven't expected. I'm a baseball guy. I haven't expected much from the Tigers. We young. We're going through a restructure. I like some of the coaches that we have in place, and I definitely like some of the young players that we got in place, man. In fact, that Macy kid the other day, the pitcher, he threw a gem. He threw.
You talking about?
He threw a 3-hit.
You talking about Casey Mize?
Casey Mize, yeah, he threw a 3-hit game. Hey, that's impressive. Right behind throwing another 3-hit game where he only gave up 1 run. So that's impressive to me, man. We got some good young talent. You guys may not heard of some of these guys, but they're pretty good. Badu, he started off the season on a tear. He started off the season on a tear, man, crushing the ball.
And
they figured him out a little bit now. But
this is his second season as a professional.
That's what I'm saying. We young, man. Yeah, we young.
Okay.
Got some good young talent on the Tigers. I like what they're doing.
That's good that they building it up downtown. I like that. I haven't been really paying a lot of attention
because we losing.
Yeah. It's not no action going with that. You know.
They play hard, though. They play hard. Check out a game one day.
That's a whole nother conversation that we're gonna have in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
This whole city is in a rebuild.
For sure.
You know. Every team.
I'm
talking about every college.
The worst we've been.
Michigan football, Michigan State football rebuild.
Michigan is a basketball
Lions
school
rebuild.
now.
Pistons rebuild.
Red Wings.
Yeah. Michigan State is a rebuild.
Red Wings. Y'all talking?
I like that Coach Mel.
Y'all like them Red Wings?
Shout out to Mel Tucker.
Shout out to Mel. I like Mel.
Mel
Good hire.
Shout out to my little cuz too, Spencer Brown, offensive tackle, Mississippi.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Spencer Brown right there.
Shout out to Spencer
Seen
Brown.
him in Colorado. That's my boy. That's Smooth Daddy right there.
Yeah.
That boy is smooth.
Right now.
Quick feet. So with that, we gonna move on. We got some sad news. We started to me with a clown with Kwame Brown, and we gonna leave it with a legend. We gotta talk about my man, rest in peace, Mr. Paul Mooney. The man.
So let me chime in and say that I was not up on who Paul Mooney was until he died. And Chris put me, that's what I'm saying. Chris put me up
that
on.
Deserve that.
That
deserve a wow.
It does. Do you know what I'm
We the same age.
I didn't. Hey, I'm just not finding out he wrote for Sanford's Son. I'm just not finding out he wrote Richard Pryor stuff.
You saw Which Way Is Up.
No, I didn't.
Not all of Richard's
stuff.
Wow.
That's a shocker.
Yeah. You never seen Which Way Is Up?
Wow. Wow.
That's a hood.
Wow. I got the DVD. You taking it home with you today. You hear me? You take it out.
And read it, and you understand the dynamic that Paul Mooney had with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
That was a great book, bro.
He was the man behind.
That is a great book, man. Great book. Great book.
Mm-hmm. It's things he said in that book about Richard Pryor that the world didn't know about.
Right. Yeah, it was deep. It was deep.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, and for the new generation that's around my age or whatever, he wrote on the Chappelle Show.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. He got reinvented.
In Living Color also.
He still was with this comedy with this shit.
Yeah,
he had that.
Just because he was on the Chappelle Show, don't mean like who asked a black guy. Like no, he wrote on the Chappelle Show.
Man, he used to have white people walking out of his shows pissed.
Yeah,
but he was only telling truths, man.
But then
the funniest stuff
them.
is comedy. The truth is the funniest, man.
It is.
And he had a lot of white people that loved him also. Don't get me wrong,
I went to his
he
concert.
Was funny.
I went to a concert he had downtown. It was more white people than black people.
Yeah.
And me personally, I like his skits. I don't like his comedy.
Right.
I don't like his stand-up. I'm in there like,
alright.
funny.
Right.
Like Kevin Hart, I'm with him the same way. Kevin Hart, no.
Paul Mooney's comedy is kind of like...
It's an acquired taste.
It's my kind of comedy.
It's to tell the truth.
Right.
That's all he want to do is tell the truth.
Right.
If you find it funny, more kudos to him. All he wanted to do was just tell the truth.
True.
I'll tell you another thing.
And it's shocking, like my brother said, There be more white people in the audiences than black people.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because black people like the hee-haw.
I'm gonna tell you another thing.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, that was a heavy hitter. I'm gonna tell you
But
another
I think
thing.
that's what kept
I'ma
him
tell
from
you
being
another
mainstream
thing.
American.
I felt that one, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all
I felt that
another
win
thing.
on that.
I'm gonna tell y'all
comment.
another thing about Paul Mooney. Yeah, I gotta think. Like he wrote on the Chappelle Show. I gotta think. 3 legends. No, actually 4 legends died that was on the Chappelle Show. Y'all gotta think. We got Paul Mooney. We got Charlie Murphy. We got Prince. We got Rick James that died, but they was mentioned a part of the Chappelle Show. Just think of that. Just think of that. And think about where it came from and where the knowledge came from and the mixing to talk about Prince, Rick James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So just think of that and take that with y'all and know that, hey man, we blessed, bro.
Paul definitely had a stellar career,
Oh, yeah.
and I think he's one of the comedians that took comedy, and he wasn't a mainstream guy.
Right.
Like he wasn't a mainstream guy, but he was definitely one of the pioneers,
man,
and he
legend.
came up through the tough era of the '70s, man. When
the racist stuff.
yeah, man, in that era,
He
you know.
loved to talk about it, too.
And yeah, he would talk
put
about
them in
it.
their
He loved
place.
to talk about
And
it.
he told, just like my brother said, he told the freaking truth.
Right.
He told the unapologetic truth.
Yeah, he was unapologetic.
Yeah,
and
I
black.
love
That's
me.
what I love about him. He was so
unapologetic
authentic,
people.
man.
Yeah.
But he
Let
did.
it
I will
be.
say that he did have some allegations that he touched Richard Pryor's son.
Oh, I
Yeah, I've heard some of those
Yeah.
allegations.
They said
toward
he-
the
I always thought he was
Wait,
kind
wait.
of.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure how that was.
No,
but
they
just
said-
leave it with that.
they
I
said
really
they
shouldn't
said
have
he
brought
raped
that
his
up
son.
in his death, and we celebrate.
Yeah,
his
wait.
death.
I'm gonna tell y'all this just to clear it up. They said they said that he raped his son or whatever, and they said that Richard Pryor hired some niggas to kill him. Like, nigga, you touching my son, nigga, we about to get you killed. And Richard Pryor, and they interviewed Richard Pryor's son. It's on TMZ, and he ain't want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Out of despite of his pops, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, like, at the end of the day, if you a real man and you know you've been touched, you gonna say something, bro. You gonna say something, or you might not say something because of your stature. That's the only thing that saved Paul Mooney in the mix of that allegation.
Well, it was allegations.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I
That
don't really
allegation.
want to
do
that.
that.
Yeah, we don't
wanna talk about
that
that
allegation.
allegation.
That allegation.
Right.
But to all in all,
We don't wanna do
rest in peace to a great that gave us more than what we ever expected as far as comedy, as far as realness, as far as anything dealing with
Yes,
black
sir.
people.
Big up Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney. Rest in peace.
To this
A
man,
legend.
man.
Thank you
Rest
for
in
doing what
peace,
you
Paul
did
Mooney.
with Richard
Rest in
Pryor.
peace to this
Thank
man.
what you did with Sanford and Son.
You opened the
Thank
door
what
for
you
so
did
many
with
others.
Good Times.
Man, what?
All of those shows. Thank you
Man.
for your influence.
Man,
Sanford and Son.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
man,
definitely.
man. I
Jefferson.
appreciate
Thank
it,
you
bro.
for all that you brought.
I
Yes,
appreciate it, bro.
You
Because
work
you
with
said,
Norman
like,
Lear. You was the man behind Norman Lear.
yeah,
Right.
you shed the light. You shed the light on other motherfuckers to where how this shit need to be done, and motherfuckers ain't doing it the way that it need to be done. And no, wait a minute, I'm gonna tell you this because you just said it. It's a way that shit got to be done to relate to us as a
Right.
people. So when you
We
listen
gonna
to
spend
Kevin
our
Hart,
vocabulary,
when you
though.
listen,
That's
when
what
you
we
listen,
gonna do.
when you listen to Kevin Hart, when you listen to Kevin Hart, you get bored. But when you listen to Chappelle, you all in because
I get
he
bored from
gave
both of
him.
them, personally.
You get bored with Chappelle?
Yes, sir. Stand
Oh,
up.
no.
Stand up. Not the skits.
What?
The
stand
skits
up.
is actually. I
The
get it
skits
with the
is-
stand-ups,
yeah,
though. I get it.
I can't do a stand up.
Chappelle stand up.
Yeah, he talks some shit. He talks some shit.
Stand up.
I mean, I might laugh for
can't stand
once or
Kevin
twice,
Hart's
but
stand up though. I can't stand. I don't even like Kevin
that
Hart.
last stand up Kevin Hart did, he got 0 laughs from me. I counted.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
There wasn't nothing to count.
That was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that was pretty bad.
He,
At his house.
Kevin Hart is literally, as a stand-up comedian, he's ran his course.
There we go.
He like
graduated.
He like the No
graduated.
Limit. Remember No Limit?
He
when
graduated.
When No Limit start putting
he
the
graduated.
dials
They graduate.
out,
Comedians
It
graduate.
was time to move on.
I'm saying comedians graduate. They move
Right.
on.
Right.
All of them do. All of the
Right.
greats do, man.
Right.
They move on from stand up to movies, man.
To movies.
Eddie
That's
Murphy.
it.
That's the natural
Hey,
progression. of
outlaw
comedians.
Eddie Murphy.
All of them.
Outlaw
All right,
Eddie
y'all.
Murphy.
Well, that was another show. We gonna let my bro Rod take us out today.
Take us home, big homie.
Take us home out there in Missouri
Hey,
City.
This has been another episode of Talk the Talk, and as you see, we talk the talk. We want all the smoke. You hear me?
Yeah.